Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be talking about protective hairstyles. So what is a protective hairstyle, examples of protective hairstyles, benefits of protective hairstyles, and what not to do when you're wearing a protective hairstyle. So please stick around for the rest of the video. So what is a protective hairstyle? Well, basically a protective hairstyle is any hairstyle that protects your hair. So protective coming from the word protects, meaning that it's a hairstyle that is going to protect your hair. So it's a hairstyle that tucks the end of your hair away and keep it from manipulation and elements of your environment that have the potential to damage your hair. So basically a protective hairstyle is going to protect the ends of your hair. What are some examples of protective hairstyles? You have wigs, buns, twists, braids, crochet braids, bantu knots. Did I say buns? Buns, cornrows. All of those are considered to be protective hairstyles. So once it is covering your hair, keeping your hair in and protecting your hair, then it is considered to be a protective hairstyle. What are the benefits of a protective hairstyle? Now, when we wear our hair in a protective style, it is less prone to breakage from snagging or knotting, or just getting caught up in our accessories or our clothes, or just basically exposure to the heat or to the wind. Alright, so when we wear a protective hairstyle, it allows us to retain length because we're seeing less breakage, so therefore we are able to retain the length. All right, so how do you prepare your hair for a protective style? Well, personally, before I get a protective style, most likely the day before, I ensure that I wash my hair so that my scalp is clean and it can last for the period of time that I want my protective style to last. Alright, so even though I still wash my hair when I have in the protective style, I still ensure that I have a clean scalp going into this protective style and that my hair is moisturized, because remember, when you're having a protective style, you're not able to properly moisturize your hair. So you need to ensure that you do that before you install your protective hairstyle. So you need to ensure that your hair is properly moisturized so that it does not become dry and break over the period of time that you have in your protective hairstyle, because that will just defeat the whole purpose of wearing a protective hairstyle. So how do you care for your hair when you're wearing a protective hairstyle? No, even though you having a protective hairstyle, you still need to care for your hair daily and weekly. So personally, I try to moisturize my hair with a liquid base leave-in moisturizer every other night, and then I apply my growth oil. So, and I wash my hair on a weekly or week and a half basis. So normally when I'm not wearing a protective style, I wash my hair weekly. So sometimes when I'm still wearing a protective style, I still wash my hair weekly, or it may be a week and a half depending on how my hair is feeling. So you still have to care for your hair, or else it's gonna become dry and you might experience damage, hence breakage, and that is not what we want when we're wearing our protective styles, right? So tips for when you are going to install or if you're wearing a protective style. Now, first and foremost, ensure that your hairstyle is actually a protective style. Too many of times I see ladies wearing what we call protective hairstyle, yet it is tight, it is too tight, or it is too heavy. If it is too tight, it's gonna break your hair, it's gonna damage your scalp. If it's too heavy, it's gonna pull on your hair, it's gonna break your hair. You might be left with no edges. Alright, so ensure that your protective style is actually protecting your hair. My second tip is ensure that your hair is moisturized while it is in the protective style. Third, keep your hair and your scalp clean. Fourth, cover your hair at night, so ensure that you still wear your satin bonnet at night. So when do I wear my protective style, or when do I install my protective style? I normally, well, for buns, I wear buns anytime. Whether I have a fresh relaxer or I am a couple months post, I wear buns anytime. Now for the braids, normally I get my braids installed like 3 months after relaxer. So basically I use it to help with my relaxer stretch, because I normally relax my hair at 4 months. So when I reach 3 months, sorry, then I will do a protective style to keep me for the remaining month that I have to stretch my hair. I normally don't do a braid install after a fresh relaxer, never, right? Because at that point your hair is weak, because the relaxer would have broken down most of your protein bonds, and so your hair is weak. So I don't want anything to stress my hair at that time, so I don't do it at that point. Okay, so how long do you keep in your protective hairstyle? Well, the norm for me is 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, I think maybe 6 weeks at one point. I've never done 2 months before. Some persons would recommend that the least you should do is 2 months, but for me, I have never been able to do 2 months, and because after a while I just get tired of the style and I want something new and fresh. I like when my hair is combed like every day. So doing a protective style, well, I've gotten used to it, but at first I didn't like to do hairstyle that would take me a while to comb my hair like a protective hairstyle, but I have gotten used to it now. So for me, I would say 1 month, 2 months the most, right? Some person will say 3. It's up to you and what your protective hairstyle is looking like and feeling like. Just ensure that at the end it does not defeat the purpose. All right, okay guys, so we have come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Bye.